Bollywood only represents one facet of the Indian film industry. It's the Hindi language films being made mostly in Bombay. Um, and the term Bollywood was sort of coined, the B for Bombay, and then the rest of it is from Hollywood. There are some Hindi language films being made in other parts of India also. In the 60s, 70s, there were quite a few being made in the South by South Indian directors who were casting sort of Hindi-speaking actors, but they were shooting for whatever reasons in the South. But yes, but Bollywood is probably maybe about a third of the total output of Indian film industry, which is approximately about 800 films a year. Um, what Bollywood, the reason why we keep talking about Bollywood is that it has a really vast reach within India, for instance, for one thing. I mean, the Hindi film industry sort of crosses over everywhere from the north to south to east to west, and it travels really well wherever the Indian diaspora is settled, whether it's UK or US or in Africa, in the Caribbean. But it also has traveled for last several decades in countries as diverse all the way from Soviet Union and Russia all over Eastern Europe, large parts of Africa, the Middle East, Iran, and even now in the US and UK, where there is small pockets of Americans and British non-South Asians who are actually seeing Bollywood films. What is a Bollywood film? A Bollywood film, on an average, is a movie with about 6 to 10 songs, some with major stars, major actors from actors like Shah Rukh Khan and Amitabh Bachchan and Preeti Zinta and Rani Mukherjee and Aishwarya Rai and Hrithik Roshan, Salman Khan. Those are some to name that I'm naming right now. The films have a lot of melodrama. The films have action. There's romance. There is a lot of the crying mothers. There's comedy. It's been said again and again. It sounds like a cliche, but Bollywood films have become like a masala film. It has everything packed together. Most Bollywood films end up sort of everything gets resolved in a perfect way at the end. Although more and more younger filmmakers are making films in the Bollywood mold, and everything doesn't necessarily end happily as it used to in the 60s and 70s and 80s. Um, it's a huge film industry, and it's really very, very popular. And I think it's important for everybody, if you're interested in cinema, to see what is coming out of India.